Hi guys, it's Sandy. So I wanted to get on here and talk about my 1 year results of intermittent fasting. So I started last year whenever I turned 51 and was right around my birthday, and I knew something had to give because I had been doing what I thought was good, working out and working out even harder. And I still ate decent foods, but I couldn't lose weight. I was just literally stuck. Didn't need a ton of weight loss, but I lost around 15 pounds. So for me, on my body, that's what I needed. I can't lose 50 pounds, or that wouldn't work for me. But what I'm sharing is my journey and how intermittent fasting really did work. But beyond just weight loss, it is done so much more for me. So not just weight that I needed to lose, but I was had inflammation in my face. You could see the inflammation. I had bloating in my stomach. I just needed to do something because what I was doing wasn't working, but I was tired of how I fit in my clothes. And I had even gotten to the point I thought, well, I'm just going to have to buy bigger clothes. But that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to feel good again. So I was out working in my garden about a year ago, and I was just listening to some YouTube channels actually, and how it even popped up on my feed, I don't know, but it was about intermittent fasting. And it was a lady named Jen Stevens, and she was talking about a book called Fast, Feast, Repeat. And it just resonated with me. Like what she was saying, I was like, okay, that makes sense to me. And she kept talking about intermittent fasting and what it does for the body and how you're just eating in a time restricted period. Sometimes it's called time restricted eating. So it's within a window of time that you eat, and then you don't eat in the other amount of time. Well, that doesn't sound like rocket science to me. So I knew I could do that. It's not that hard. At first, it was hard because I was really hungry. But then after a while, it wasn't hard at all. I did realize that I've done a few things wrong, which I'll share in another video, things that I really should have done, like electrolytes and or salt, just so lay water, that kind of stuff. But I'll share that in another video. Right now, I just want to share my 1 year results. So where am I now? 1 year later, and will I continue with it? Yes, I absolutely will continue with it because I feel so good. The bloating is gone. The inflammation is gone. Yes, I lost the weight that I wanted to so that I feel good in my clothes again and they fit comfortably again. But beyond that, do you know that it has anti-aging properties to it also? Like it helps with anti-aging. I've actually seen that. So I think my skin even looks better. I think another thing is, and I'll share it in wherever those things pop up, is the water making the natural electrolyte, which is a Soleil water. It's salt in water. I believe that's done really good for my skin also because it just keeps my body hydrated, keeps the skin hydrated. But what I'm saying about intermittent fasting with the anti-aging is it just regenerates cells within your body. And this is science that it just helps with disease control. It helps with anti-aging, helps with inflammation. You know, our gut is our second brain. And if we have a bunch of inflammation in there, then it's not healthy at all. It brings about different diseases. So beyond the weight loss was all the other benefits. I have said this so many times, but my thumb stopped hurting. My thumb was hurting like all the time, and I couldn't figure out why. And I just thought it was arthritis in there. Well, I mean, it probably was. It's inflammation that was in my body. And with so much of the inflammation leaving my body, then it doesn't hurt now. So a lot of benefits beyond weight loss. Yes, I am going to keep up with it. I don't think it's hard to do. I have learned a lot. Like I have learned so much about it that it's not just stop eating in a certain amount of time. What you eat absolutely matters. Can people still lose weight if they just eat within a restricted period of time? I believe so. But it's not going to be as effective if you're not eating good, whole, nutritious foods. Because beyond weight loss also is I want my health. I want to feel good. I want to be able to move. I want to be able to do things. My husband and I just got back from a hiking trip, and we had a great time because we can move our bodies because they feel good. And that's one of my main things is I want to feel good also. I sleep good. Granted, we also bought ourselves a new mattress that we definitely needed. I'm sure that's helped with part of it. But also, I sleep good because I feel good. Why I will keep up with it mostly, though, is because of the weight loss. So let me tell you what I did. I thought, hey, I've lost the weight. I feel good again. I like where I am. I can just go back to eating normal again. Well, guess what? I got to the point of the weight, the inflammation, everything coming off and feeling again because of what I was doing. So when I stopped doing that, then I was actually putting on some weight again, and I could feel the inflammation again, and I could feel my thumb hurting again. So, am I strict all the time? No, I haven't been strict the whole time anyway, because I do not believe, even though it's time restricted eating within a certain time period, I am not super restrictive. I'm not worried about what I'm eating. If I have cake because it's somebody's birthday, I have it. I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. If we're out for dinner late with friends, we eat dinner late. I don't count 16 hours from then and then start eating. I just eat at my regular time the next day. I am not restrictive because this is a lifestyle. It's not a restrictive way of eating, and it's not a diet. And that's my main thing. I like bread. I make homemade muffins. I like to eat pasta every once in a while. I think that healthy grains are good for us. So I'm not on this restricted kind of thing. I know that some people do keto and feel wonderful. If that makes you feel wonderful, you need to do it. You got to do what your body really likes. The other thing is, I don't always do 16 hours. I did because I was actually working towards a goal. And if I'm working towards a goal, then I need to stick to what I was doing. But now I might go 14 hours on 3 days a week. Maybe I go 16 hours every day of the week. It's just very flexible for me. If I'm hungry in the morning, I might only go 12 hours. I do believe 12 hours should be a minimum. Personally, from all the data I have read, you need at least 12 hours of rest in your gut for your gut to do the things and regenerate and revive itself like it needs to. So 12 hours is the minimum I go. It's easy. It's not hard. I stop eating. 7 o'clock at night is the latest that I want to eat. And then I don't eat again until the next morning, 9, 10, 11, somewhere in there. Usually it's around the 10 to 11 mark because that's whenever I get hungry. But if I'm hungry, I eat. So this is a lifestyle that I am not willing to give up because I feel good. So why would I? Why would I go back to something that I wasn't feeling good and I couldn't lose the weight? And now I do feel good. I've got what I eat in a day videos that you guys can look at, give you ideas for different stuff that I like to eat, because that's something that, I think everybody enjoys. I enjoy watching them, just healthy eating kind of videos so that I can figure out, well, what can I eat? So I have a lot of those on my channel just to help people. But I just wanted to share my 1 year results. I feel good. I fit in my clothes comfortably. I can breathe easy in my pants again because I wasn't, even in my yoga pants that stretch. They were tight. So I'm comfortable. My thumb doesn't hurt anything like it does. Every once in a while, I'll feel something, but it's very rare. The inflammation's got out of my face. And I really like the fact that it has anti-aging benefits to it. So I'm going to do that. All right. Just wanted to share this quick update, few pictures. Until next time, I'm out.